Hi, this is Camilla Blossom from Earth Magic, and I'm really excited to check in with you guys today, say hi, and talk about a message from the trees. This actually came through my Patreon community, my Earth and Tree Keepers Circle, and I want to give a shout out to both Molly and Cheryl for connecting this together, this kind of tree activation. So what happened was we were working with Willow Tree doing a soul journey with the spirit of Willow and the waters and connecting to the healing, the frequencies, the calm, the kind of stillness and pause that we may need in our life. It was very nurturing and nourishing and just bringing a lot of light into our system. And then we were having a discussion, and it really came through talking about boundaries, talking about being an empath, being sensitive, about how to be in conscious relationship with each other, how that's doing, how to be a mother, father, friend, partner, in the way we are conscious with our relationships and how important that is. And what I noticed too is that because we're in the 5D more, we're in the 7D, we're in these higher frequencies, what it's doing is really lifting up and out our true colors. And so in a lot of cases, that's like our uniqueness, our self-expression, our beauty, our gifts. But it also could mean some of our unconscious behaviors get kicked up and we're like, oh my gosh, I'm doing that again. I'm doing that pattern. I'm reliving that pattern. So we were talking about some of those patterns in relationship, like when we're not totally conscious, like we're all mothers on the call. And so we got into the discussion of like giving unsolicited advice to your children. They don't ask for that. They probably just want us to listen and be present, especially the adult ones. And so giving unsolicited advice or trying to fix, trying to heal, trying to change the situation isn't always the most compassionate or honoring communication. And so we were all noticing like those ways that those unconscious behaviors may come up because they are a pattern in the culture, a pattern of the matrix. They were taught that mothers do it this way. So we're really breaking free of a lot of these patterns. And so besides bringing forward this beautiful consciousness and light that we have, we may also be bringing through, like I say, some of these unconscious behaviors. And so I think it's really important for all of us to be super compassionate with each other, super compassionate with ourselves. Notice like the sensitivity is also opening. So I'm noticing how raw and vulnerable I can feel at times just because things are shedding and I am opening my heart more and rising in frequency. I'm going through the different initiations that we all are. And so there's this need to really be super compassionate and caring for how we might also get triggered and affected by this unconscious or conscious communication. And so just know that a lot of these are teachings for us, right? When we're bumping into someone who's very conscious and our unconscious behavior comes out, like they're helping us learn that. In the other way, we may be super conscious and then some unconscious behaviors are around us and that are playing out. So we're kind of in this dance of learning new ways to be ourselves, to express ourselves, to communicate with each other. And so, yeah. And a lot of it really is about like honoring boundaries, honoring that you're not here to get in other people's business. And especially as a parent, like we need to model and teach through example. And yeah, a lot of the wise ones are very quiet and don't talk a lot, right? So what I really wanted to share about this whole experience in my patron community was what Cheryl shared, these words that were so beautiful, because I kept tying all of this discussion back to the trees, We had just been merging with a willow tree and feeling that we are the tree, and knowing, well, the tree is a witness. The tree can be still. The tree can pause. The tree is always conscious, is always awake, is always aware, and is calling us to be more like them, right? And so she used this word, activate tree mode. And I'm like, oh my God, I love it. Activate tree mode. So definitely getting my throat there. And to me, that's like, be a conscious witness. Like, how can we support our relationships, our children, our partners, our friends, by being a conscious witness, by listening, by holding our advice until they ask for help or ask for, what would you do? So this is such a beautiful reminder. And so from the trees and our group, this is kind of an affirmation or a phrase that you can use when you feel like, oh, things are kind of acting out of my old patterns, or I want to be really clean in this relationship. And you can just say activate tree mode, just as a reminder to stand tall like a tree, to stand in your consciousness more, to stand with that forest and not just on your own, and to know that you can communicate in a clean, clear way, and that you are a sacred witness for others and for yourself. So I hope that brought some delight and ideas for you, some inspiration for your day. If you would like to dive deeper into some of this teachings of Earth and the trees, I have a beautiful Patreon community. We meet every Tuesday at noon Pacific time, and there's recordings, replays. We journey with trees, we journey with the earth, we journey with the fairies, we journey with all the different beings to receive guidance, have healing, have open to more conscious relationships, and would love to have you join. And for those who would like to do more land alchemy work, which is really working to clear and harmonize and awaken land and care for your home and the land where you live, I have a group mentorship that meets on Patreon under the Land Alchemist. So yeah, if there's anything more you'd like to learn about what I'm up to, just go ahead and look below. There's a bunch of links. And I also just want to thank you all so much for all your beautiful comments, your sharing, your connecting in community, and opening up to these kind of sacred mystery earth teachings of earth magic. So thank you. Have a beautiful day.